Okay, so welcome to Hashing Blue. So welcome to manual testing course by Hashing Blue, guys. Okay, so this and actually we have discussed all these things in the last session, but that's okay. I'm going to cover all those things again, but because lots of lots of people had missed this session, so I'm going to cover it again for you guys. So in the last class, what we have discussed is so this is what the agenda. So basically, SDLC, software development lifecycle testing, software testing. Let me go through it again. So basically, okay. So basically, what is SDLC? So SDLC stands for Software Development Lifecycle. So basically, it's a life cycle for a project. Maybe you can call it a software team. So these are the this is the life cycle. So and as a humans, we do have a life cycle, right? Since from the born to death, right? We will follow some life cycle, right? You will be an adult, child, adult, middle age, old age, and then death. So the similarly, a software product or a software industry follows a life cycle. So what is the first step of that? So RE and A. So basically, this step is for requirement gathering part. Okay. So in this step, we will gather all the requirements for a project. So whatever it is, be it let's say if whatever you call a project. So let's say if you are going to construct a house, that is a project. If you are going to build an app, that is a project. If you are going to make a website, that is a project. So whatever it is, it's a project. First, we will gather the requirement. So what are the requirements that this project should fulfill? And then the designing part. So in this phase, we are going to design everything that whatever we want. So we will, let's say if we started a project, there will be a picture in our mind. So let's say if you are constructing a fourth floor building, you will be having a picture, right? Okay, fourth floor should like this. These are the colors should be there. These every floor should have these many bedrooms. Every and this should have a lift. So and where it should be placed. So these are the questions that we will have, and then we should have a pictorial representation. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So let's say now Apple is going to make a new iPhone. Let's say iPhone 15 is launched, and I recently purchased the thing. So iPhone 16 is going to come in the next September. So let's say Apple will start this iPhone 16 as a project. Project name is iPhone 16. So first they will think, okay, so this is a requirement. So what are the, they will think that, so what are the new features or the new things should come in iPhone 16? Sorry, iPhone 16, okay, new iPhone. So there will be a team called research, they will do all the research and what customers are expecting and what they will, what can they add to the iPhone, the existing model. So they will think and they will convey, they will prepare a documentation, hand it over to design team. So design will team will do a research on that and then they will design it basically in a softwares. I will show you that designs, how it looks. I will in a minute, okay? Or do you want me to show you right now? Do you want me to show it right now or later? Maybe after these steps.
You can choose.
Can I? Okay. I'm showing it right now. Okay. So basically, see, this is a design. Actually, 3 years ago, you have seen my team, right? Me, Sandeep, Aparna, Kamal. So me, Sandeep and Aparna are designers for this. So they have designed this for a client, and I wrote the code for this. So this was the initial design. Okay, so they will design like this. This should be the photo. This should be the text. This should be the color. And I have wrote the code for this. I'll show you that as well. Sorry. Yeah. Not sure if it is there on. maybe they would have, they could have shut down their business. It's not there. That's okay, fine. So this is a designing part. So they will design for us. And what is the next phase? Developing part. So in this process, so whatever the this they will assign it to developers. So these are the designs that we have designed for you. So developers will develop that part. So this will be continuation part. So they will keep on developing. They will put a deadlines. Manager will put. So by this end of the month, we have to deliver this much to the client. So let's say we have 10 parts. So 2 parts should be delivered within a month. And then that's from the second month, 2 parts. So likewise, it will go. And as soon as they develop, they will hand it over to testing. Okay. So testers will keep on testing. So if they found any issues, they will again assign it to developer. So these two steps will be kind of repetitive. So they will be in a sync. So let's say if you have a bugs, developer will fix. And once everything is bug free, then they will deploy. Deploying means they will put it in an internet. And they will hand over. So we will tell the clients that okay, these 2 parts has been developed, and that this is the URL for this. And maintenance. So and after once we have come, so if we completed 2 parts, there might be there might be bugs, or maybe there might be a new enhancement called, let's say users are not expecting this, they want something else. So that will come under maintenance part. So if there is a small change that should happen for the whatever we have deployed, that should be happens in a maintenance. So this is called a prod support. So generally used to here, right? For support jobs. So this is a support maintenance. This is what they will do. So do you guys understand what are these steps? How the SDLC works? Or any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Do you guys understood?
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Somebody is saying no. Okay, fine.
Right.
So if you are clear, let's
No.
move ahead. Okay.
Sir, it is like this
Okay.
SDLC is other also known as the waterfalls.
Yeah, so waterfall, yeah. So in
It is
SDLC,
very
we do have
similar.
a couple of, yeah, correct. We do have couple of methods, some will follow Scrum methods, Scrum, Agile, waterfall. So we will come to that
Waterfall
later
model.
part. Yeah, we will cover that later part. Okay.
Understand, sir.
Sorry. Okay. So now let's come to testing part. So we do have lots of steps, but here we are majorly going to cover on the testing part. So what is the testing? So testing is a critical phase in software development, ensuring the functionality, reliability, performance of a product. So basically, apart from the definition, I'll tell you. So basically, testers are the responsible for making application bug free, so that end user won't face any kind of issues. So basically, it's our responsibility to make our application bug free. So bug free means we are not going to fix any bugs. We will test it end to end. So from starting from basic functionality to the advanced functionality, positive scenarios, negative scenarios, we will cover all those things. So we will test everything, and then we will whatever the bugs that we found, we will push back to developers. So this is a continuation process, as I mentioned earlier. Okay. So types of testing. So types of testing, we have 2 types of testings: manual testing, automation testing. So what is manual testing? So in the manual testing, so we will manually test it. Let's say if you have a login functionality. So I'll show you. Okay. Let's go to internet card. So this is the application developed by me. completely from scratch. Okay, so this, let's say developer created this login web page. Okay, so as a tester, they will explain you. Okay, so what is the expectation and what is happening. So expectation is, so let's say if you've given an email, the password, and click on the sign in. So if the credentials are correct, you have to enter into home page. If the credentials are not correct, some error message should come. If let's say if you're clicking on the sign in button, nothing is happening. So that means it is not behaving in a correct way, expected way. So something is wrong there. So you will take a screenshot of this. You will assign back to developers that I'm trying to click on the sign in button, but nothing is happening. So this is your role majorly. Okay. And let's say you're saying that you have given a wrong password and it is showing error. Yeah, that is expected only, right? If you are giving a wrong password, so if you're giving any password, that doesn't matter to you. But if it is a wrong password, it should throw error. If it is a correct password, it should navigate us to next page. So this is the expectation. So this is how you have to deal. Okay. So this is the manual, and you will write the test cases for each and every scenario manually. Okay. So this is the manual testing. And when it comes to automation testing, so whatever, so here we have three steps in manual testing. I'll show you that part. Okay. So I need a whiteboard. Let me do this. Let me take this. Okay. Okay. So three steps. Okay. So first step is step one. Understand the scenario. So you have to first understand the scenarios. Step two, design test cases for it. So you have to, when we are testing at something, there should be lots of cases. So case one, what happens if you, let's say, come here. So where is that website? Let's say, case one would be, let's say, if you haven't, given any email and password, you're trying to click on sign in. So this can be case one, or maybe case two, where you have given email but not password. So again, failed. There can be case three where you haven't given anything, but you're trying to click on sign in. So these are the cases. So you have to design the test cases manually. So what is the expected and what is actually happening? And three, so manually you need to test. You have to perform the test. Maybe perform the testing. So this is the flow of manual testing. Okay, let me write this. So manual testing process. So this is a manual testing process. So now what is the difference? So in the similarly, okay. So if there is an automation, okay, automation testing process. So these steps will be, would be the same, but where is the actual difference? Anyone can tell me? Where is the actual difference? Here it is. So here, you will write a code for that. Instead of manually testing, you will write a code for, okay. You will automate the test process. You will automate the test process. So basically, you will automate it. Got it? So this is the main difference. So here you manually write it, no observation, whatever you observe on the screen. But here it is not possible to observe, right? The code will do on behalf of you. So we can log the things. So we can generate Excel files. So what is the actual behavior, what is happening, and what is the output of that. If that is not performing, you will write condition. If this is fine, everything is fine. If something is breaking, so that you need to mention it in the Excel sheet. So at this point of time, this is breaking. So this is the main difference between manual and automation. Hope you guys are understanding.
Yes, sir.
Is anyone having any idea? Sorry, any doubt? Or do you want more examples? Understandable, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, actually, this notes is very cool. First time I'm using, but this is actually a cool, nice. It's only there for premium, I guess, premium person. That's okay. Fine. You guys are able to understand that? Testing. Okay. So this is what actually we have covered in the last session. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, you can ask, or else, let's. If you don't have any questions, let's move to the second session. So, do you guys have any questions?
No, sir.
Is everything clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay, okay, fine. So, okay, so if you like this content and then, if you found this is useful, please give a like, share and subscribe. Thank you.